Somebody watching say, what in the world happened? So let's start over here. All right, everybody. Okay, we're recording again. Okay, so let's double back again, and I'm gonna do a little reminder for those people who are watching. Please make sure that you check your Black Lives Matter medium.com and your Twitter post. Make sure that you have uploaded from last week your link so that I can view your assignment and make sure that I grade them. Also, make sure that if you haven't done so already, just make sure that you have those proper hashtags on there. All right, everybody. So let's go back to our class. And I want to check quickly. I won't go back over those videos, y'all, but I just want to chat quickly about your career goals, and then we'll jump right into today's session, which I just want to talk to you about the research topic. Okay, so anyway, last week, I won't play these videos again, but I want you to just take a look if you haven't done so already. Here are a couple of job videos, different types of jobs and communications. You know, there are a lot of things that we can do with a communication degree. I think a lot of times students focus on, I want to be in front of the camera, or I want to be in front of the microphone, which is nothing wrong with those things. But there's a lot of support and producer positions and organizational positions in communications that people sometimes don't think about. And if you haven't done so already, watch those two videos, and I think that will broaden your mind about a lot of different aspects that you can do. And right here as well, here's a list of communication jobs and all, reporters, business reporters, marketing coordinators, copywriters. Do you know there are people that just write commercials, or they write copy for brochures, people that work with your brand. We talked earlier about social media managers. So anyway, I desperately want you to go through that and expound your idea about what you want to do with your communication degree. And as we continue to move throughout the semester, we're going to have some one-on-one meetings, not long meetings, and not face-to-face, we're over the phone or whatever. And I want to talk with each of you individually about what you are thinking about doing in the future. Let me say this real quick before we start talking about research topics. Is no, I'm kind of preaching to the choir with this group that's here with me. But for the folks who are watching the video, I have just a couple of individuals, literally a couple, two or three, that are not doing work, that are not doing anything. If you are having issues, if there's an illness or anything, you have to let me know. But I have a few students who are not doing anything, and that's not going to work well. I'm not sure what's going on. You have to say something. Every week we have a deliverable. So every week something should be done. And I'm seeing some students are already behind, and we're 4 weeks into the course. And I'm not going to give grades to people, or you're not going to rush me at the end of the semester and say, I need to turn this in from week 2 and week 3 and week 4 and week 1. That's not fair to me. And it's not fair to your classmates either that are turning things in on time every week. Okay, so if you have issues, or if it's problems with logging in or something like that, you have to let me know as soon as possible. All right, let's talk today about our big deliverable for this class, which is a research project. And today I want to start talking about topic ideas. And so at the end of this semester, your job will be to make a presentation on, oh, all right. Your job at the end of this semester is to make a presentation based on some media research. Yeah.
Sorry, y'all.
All right. And what I want to go through today is first, we're going to talk about topics. Now, at the end of the semester, end of April, actually, I'm not quite sure how we're going to do this, if we're going to be able to gather together on, and when I say gather, it'll be virtual, um, one evening probably, or if we need to split it up a morning or evening session and make our presentation. So we'll be doing it like that. Um, anyway, let's talk more about research topics.
Dang, come on, Samaya. No, she
Everybody,
keeps.
hey,
She's let me know she's here.
she's here. Okay, everybody. Okay, mute your microphone until we finish.
Okay, okay, okay.
Okay. Here are some research topic ideas that I want you guys to take a look at. You don't have to do these, but I want you to start thinking broadly about what area of communication, of what area of media really attracts you. What are you just so interested in regarding mass communication? So, for example, um, I'm not going to go through every one of these, but these are just ideas. Democracy and freedom, rights of freedom of expression, media and religion, uh, this whole thing of COVID-19, that could be a whole book in itself, right? And how the media covered it, how the media covered certain natural disasters, for example, like Hurricane Katrina. Or maybe you go into something historical. Maybe you talk about the history of film. Maybe you want to get even more um, pinpointed, where you talk about maybe the history of a certain group of individuals or a certain culture in film or in radio or in TV. So I just want you all, I'm going to scroll down. Like I said, I am not going to read each one of these for you, but I just want you to just gather your eyes over some of these different topics. Um, Video games, media and psychology, social media, that's always a big topic. Benefits of mass media. Okay. Radio. You could go a lot of different ways with radio. Morning shows. And radio morning shows have changed so much over the years. Podcasts. Anybody listen to podcasts? That's a good topic.
Yes, I do. I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
You're good. That's a good topic. Um, so anyway, I just want you to put your eyes on some possible topics. How mass media influences us, how it influences technology. The things I want you to, oh, okay. And once again, you can go back over this. This is just a list. And I'm not saying that you have to do something on this list, but I want you to see the types of media topics or communication topics that we're concerned about, or the level that we should be looking at. Um, and let me just stop right here. I know I'm doing a lot of talking. Has anybody anything aroused your curiosity from this list, or maybe you just have something on your mind that you're already kind of thinking about?
I'm just gonna choose something from the list because I think you've covered a lot of topics, and there are a lot of great topics. So I'm just gonna narrow some topics down from your list.
Okay, okay. And it's a lot.
Yeah.
Now y'all don't have to now, for example, I'm gonna just pick any one. Scare strategies used by the media. I just picked up any one. Um, we see a lot of fear mongering, and things like that. So you don't have to focus on everything. You can be really strategic
Okay.
regarding your presentation. Okay. So anyway, so let me stop right here and go back out to our class. Let's go back to week 4. Okay. All right. So week 4, we find ourselves right here in week 4. And what I want you to do, I'm going to send you another message after we finish this session. The only thing I want you to do in week 4, and I forgot to put your Dropbox in here, is to send me by Sunday. What Sunday's date? The 28th, I think. Ooh, April's almost gone.
Mm-hmm.
March almost gone. April's almost here. So listen up for those people watching and those people here. The only thing that I want from you this week, your deliverable, is to narrow down a research topic. To narrow down a research topic. That's all I want. Is that decent?
Perfect.
Very perfect. Yes, ma'am.
And what
Yes.
I'm going to do with that topic is give you some feedback. Give me a couple of days, I'll give you some feedback. And then we're going to set up a time to meet. And when I say time to meet, we're not meeting face to face. Don't get scared. We'll talk over the phone, or it could be Microsoft Teams, whatever. And we're going to work this topic through where it's workable. Because sometimes students pick a topic. I'm going to say, for example, um, media and religion. That is so huge. And so what we're going to do together in our session when we meet, and we're going to say, okay, how can we work this down? How can we make this make sense and put it in a time frame? So the next time we meet, we're going to meet individually. You all are going to meet with me. And then we meet again as a class in April. I think it's April
The third, isn't it? I think it's the third. No, that's on the
6th.
sixth. Yes.
6th. April 6th
Get my
at
threes mixed up. Yes.
that's all right. April 6th at 7. That's the next time we'll meet as a class. But in between that time, you will have an individual meeting on the phone or whatever with me to hash out your research project topic, and I'll give you some more direction.
Okay.
And then you'll see that I'm going to share the directions for the overall presentation. So you won't have a paper per se, but this is going to be a presentation. Now, I had a previous class, and they made their presentations last semester via PowerPoint. And of course, because of COVID and everything, we had to be online, and they made their presentations that way. And some students were able to be a little bit more creative where they didn't have a PowerPoint, but they were able to do like a voiceover, a video, or something like that. And so that's what I want you to start focusing on, is making this presentation. So it's almost like, you're teaching us, you're making an argument, and you're showing us your research. Okay. All right. So let me stop. I know I've been talking a lot. Any questions? Okay.
Not having questions.
Oh, so the only thing you will be working on this week in week 4. So once again, for the people who are watching, you're going to go to week 4. You're going to click on research topic ideas. You're going to give yourself an idea. You're going to say, what do I want to do? What kind of floats my boat? And please forgive me, the Dropbox isn't right there right now. You'll see it in about 5 minutes. And then you're going to, by Sunday night, the 28th of March, you're going to say, hey, You can just put in, a sentence. I'm leaning on talking about media and kids, whatever. And then I'm going to respond back to you. We're going to get a time that meets best for both of us. And then we'll go from there and chat about your topic and going forward. Is that good?
Okay. That's perfect.
Thank you. All right.
Sounds good.
Super. All right. And so for our students who are going to be watching, just a reminder, make sure that you get up to date and make sure that you get those assignments turned in on time for my students who are not on with me live, okay?
Okay. Oh, well, I'm live.
Thank you, everybody. And thank you, Martin, Shamira, and Miss
Thank you.
and Louise.
And Samaya.
Demaya, I'm forgetting the first name.
Yeah, I'm so sorry. I'm here, Zamaya.
Thank you so much. Hey, everybody, I want to say this to you as well while you guys are on. And I think I sent this as an email to the group. Your elevator pitch assignments were awesome. And to our people who are watching, who are going to be watching the video later, and I really want to share them with our dean. You guys did a really good job. You guys did a really good job. And I know it's difficult when you're not with me in the classroom, but I could tell the majority of the class read and you used your examples and you did a really good job. So everybody, I was really pleased.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Thank you.
This is my
It's
first
a lot
one,
of
so now I
activity.
know if you need another one, I think I can do a even better job.
Do a better job. And these
Likewise.
are the
Same
things we're
here.
going to need as you get into the workforce, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, everybody. Y'all take care and have a good one.
Okay, bye
You too,
All
everybody.
right, you
BK.
too,
All
Professor.
right.
Bye.
Thank you.
Okay, all
Thank you.
right, all righty.
Have
Bye.
Bye bye.